Hello, recently I just found out that Garten of Banban has an official game on Roblox. I'm fairly positive that in this game it completely mirrors the entire chapter 1 of Garten of Banban. The only major difference is that you have the option to play with more than one person, and that you only have one life. This means that if you die, you will need to buy a revive or return to the lobby and start over again. Anyway, the only reason I'm playing this is because I saw other people playing this series before and I thought that chapter 1 should be less scary, which means it might be suitable for me since I don't really like anything horror related. Moving on to the gameplay, when you first join the game it will send you to the lobby where you can join a server with the amount of people you want to go into the Garten of Banban Chapter 1. I chose the one person server because I'm not sure what to expect from it. Anyway, for chapter 1, to start you need to click the clock at the bottom corner more than a few times for it to move forward in time. For some reason there's also a skip button. Not really sure what the reason for adding this is, but I guess some people just hate the idea of clicking on a clock. When time has moved forward, it just pops you into existence. Took a bit of time to figure out what to do to progress, but using the blue keycard, I found a remote and a drone. Though once you pick up the remote, I completely missed the text on the top that says to find 2 battery for the remote. So please don't ask why I was just looking around for absolutely nothing until I found the battery in the other room. After slotting in the 2 battery and using the drone to hit the 2 big red buttons, I finally opened the door. Not going to lie, needing to specifically use a drone to hit 2 buttons to open a metal door is pretty strange. But who am I to ask the question of a person's preference? Behind the door is a short hallway with a bird head poking out. Opening the light will reveal a playground, where the bird will require you to find 6 of its eggs. The eggs aren't really hidden that well, but one of them requires you to activate a panel and use the drone to hit a button for an egg. Then for whatever reason again, you need to feed the bird their own eggs in order to get the orange keycard. Still pretty strange. Using the orange keycard allowed the red button in the other room to be lit up. Using a bit of a weird tech to smash the glass and pushing the button, it will open up the locker on the other side to pick up a hammer. Moving back to the playground and taking down the planks will reveal a room with a giant gap in between. Turning on the switch will allow you to operate the totally safe lift with no railing whatsoever over the giant gap. The color puzzle on the other side wasn't very hard too, as I have seen most of the character already. Finishing the puzzle will open another locker that contains another orange keycard. After picking up the orange keycard, the bird will ride the lift over to this side. At the same time, this is also where I kinda regret playing this game. While I did watch many people play this type of horror games before, but actually immersing yourself in a game is an entirely different experience. With the bird blankly staring at you and along with the whole ambience, it really sends a chill down my spine. Besides the creepy vibes and the invisible wall, I was very confused about what to do next. It wasn't until later that the button lit up, and when I realized it, it was already too late. So it wasn't too surprising that I died. On the second attempt, I had to do everything all over again, but it wasn't as bad as my first attempt since I already know what to do. Fast forward for a bit, going back to the place where I die and pushing the button this time, it really gives me a sense of urgency when the platform pulling out so slowly and the bird is so close to you. Not only that, the background music and the bird screaming is not helping to ease my feeling either. With a bit quick sinking, I stopped, pressed the emergency button to close the platform and dropped the bird down to the pit. Even after the chase, it still gave me the feeling that something at any time will pop out and attack me until the end of the game. With the orange key card, I opened the other orange door, still a bit paranoid, but I found a switch under the desk, and hitting the red button turns on another switch to open the floor. This will bring up an elevator. Going down the elevator will make you realize that this is completely dark down there, and in a normal fashion you will get attacked by the green giant and dragged down even deeper into the dark void, and then the game ends. Thinking back on my experience on the game, I can't really say it's a very good game, but I suppose this is exactly the same as Garten of Banban Chapter 1, so I can't really say the Roblox version is terrible. To me, this seems like a demo or introduction to the series on Roblox, which is, if you're interested, it will lead you to the actual game version. There's also a selection in the lobby that sells Garten of Banban UGCs. I mean, if you're a fan of Garten of Banban and play Roblox, I guess you will probably be happy to buy some virtual goods to decorate your avatar with it. Anyway, that's all I have to say.